Clark over Horston, hits a three. Bounce.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see the...
Now realizes it. Clark trying to take her defender, pulls up and hits from the mid-range.
A really good feel for when she should take a defender based on who it is. And that time going to her left.
Caitlin Clark delivered a shooting performance that was pure basketball poetry. From deep-range bombs to clutch mid-range jumpers, we're bringing you every shot, every moment from her incredible game.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock it down, getting Indiana going.
I think from the start you saw that they were just right has.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
Shoulders and launch.
Clark from the blind side, the steal and a bucket.
She wasted no time making her mark, opening the game with a confident pull-up three, then following it up with a smooth transition finish. The message was clear. Caitlin was here to control the scoreboard.
Where one guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home.
We have seen Caitlin Clark play, showing what made her such...
Mitchell spinning, finding Clark. 5 to shoot. Clark lays it in. Tie game.
Caitlin Clark, just a nice drive. She's navigated that well tonight. And we saw it against New York as well, knowing when to look.
Once she found her rhythm, there was no slowing her down. Whether curling off a screen or creating her own shot off the dribble, Caitlin knocked them down with surgical precision. Every mark brought the crowd to its feet.
By Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the as Caitlin Clark off of some screening action there by Melissa Smith gets an open three-point shot.
Hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. Good look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back.
When the game reached its defining moments, Caitlin shined the brightest. A step-back three with a defender draped on her. A tough mid-range jumper with the shot clock ticking down.
That was a pretty good team.
That was what made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again!
Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for Carlton last night, and then Mitchell has the answer.
That is Clark's 5th technical this season. Oh, what a dime! Clark to Boston! To be careful moving forward. Here's Clark on the move into the paint. Squeezes it to the corner to Mitchell. She got it!
Every clutch basket was a dagger to the opposition. From the opening tip to the final buzzer, Caitlin's shooting touch never wavered. Inside, outside, off the dribble, or spot up, this was complete shooting brilliance from start to finish.
To take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace. Clark outside and then is able to keep the dribble alive, uses a little push off to create space on aerial powers, no call there.
As a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective. And Caitlin Clark, she's going to get so much attention that she can find players cutting and moving.
That's every shot, every moment from Caitlin Clark's unforgettable performance. A shooting display that will be remembered long after the final score.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop pass behind, could be the deepest shot we've seen. Clark has space, she's gonna let it fly, and she's gonna connect! Step back, get your feet together, rotation. The Caitlin Clark.
Every once in a while, a player delivers a performance so flawless, it demands to be seen shot by shot. Tonight, Caitlin Clark gave us exactly that. A shooting display that combines skill, precision, and pure confidence.
Not going to do that, and with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark, three ball on the way. Good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never. Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
That tempo, maybe even tired the Pete Rodway.
Clark working on Natisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender, too. And Clark, that was not easy. Pro Anna Marquette. Did second rounder, who's really found a spot in the WNBA. It's Clark just weaving her way inside through traffic.
This is her complete shooting brilliance, every shot, every moment. From her very first touch, Caitlin set the tone. A quick release three to open the scoring, followed by a silky mid-range jumper that barely brushed the net.
Is going to look as the season goes on playing with two bigs. I think they'll make some adjustments, but they are doing a good job playing with two bigs so far.
And there's her third career triple-double, and she really set the tone against Chicago. Alicia Gray has it denied. Boston sends it back. Clark with numbers. Bounce pass Howard.
Situational defense will be better because they have all those things. I think that's a combination of why they're going to have a much better defensive effort.
There's Clark with a beautiful.
Then came the fast break layup, a statement that she was ready to attack from everywhere on the floor. Once she found her rhythm, it was lights out.
All circling around, looking for help. Shot clock down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays down.
Should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim and lays it in.
Tonight, 18 points. Here's Boston turning the corner. Dishing to Hull. Extra feed Clark. A deep three. You bet! Off to Beckers.
There's the trap.
Yeah, been trapped more lately, and Clark comes over the steal. Here's Clark to go in for the lay.
Corner threes, pull-ups from the wing, and a dagger from well beyond the arc. Defenders tried to adjust, but her shot release was too quick, her confidence too high. Every mark sent another wave of energy through the arena.
It's usually loud, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in. On the night, our Indiana Members Credit Union winning combination is Boston to Clark. Hit some impressive shots over her short time in Indiana, Debbie. That is right up there with them.
They're down 11.
Here to Atlanta. Dug themselves into an early hole here. Clark looking to get going. Oh, that's it.
This was the point where she was simply on fire. Back-to-back triples, a fadeaway with a hand in her face, and a tough floater in the lane. It wasn't just scoring, it was making the impossible look routine.
Another second chance opportunity. Clark fire away and knocks down a three.
And then right here. Boy, you've grown to love watching it.
Whistling through a triple team. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and...
If you enjoyed these highlights, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because there are plenty more performances like this still to come.